Back to Martinaise with us. Day 3. How are you doing, BK? Well, you and Ozzy were apparently watching last night, but I don't think either of you were. I don't know. I didn't get any feedback from you, so that's excellent. Really glad to hear about your D&D session. So I don't know how much you saw of the end last night. Yeah, I thought you might be playing alongside. So yeah, we've got the gate to open, and the one thing that I did do. Let's find our tasks. So I rang back to the station to get the armor information, and I managed to sweet talk Alice to call back in a day again, because she will get more information from the private database. So today's things are closing the water lock. The smoke on the balcony might be there this evening. And at the end of the day, remind me if you're here and I've forgotten. At the end of the day, that's when I want to send Kim away, because Kim will return the next morning. And try and get the oh, good lord! I have massively ballsed up, and I'm going to have to go back and save. Anyway, I've just realised what I've done. So, when was the last? So that's just before going to bed. I will show you. I possibly ill-advisedly am quite fixated. The boots. You have it. It's the boots. I went and had a bath, and after the bath, I meant to go and have the boots, but it was quite late, and I was quite tired, so I... Or at least find out if getting the boots is a thing. I mean, we just might not be able to do it. Does Gart never sleep? Gart probably never goes to sleep because... or doesn't go to sleep until he's sure everyone else is in bed. I'm glad, yeah, if I'm doing the game this way, I'd probably not have realised that till nearly the end of the third day, and just given up.
bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
So let's try the right
boot. It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
On the left boot.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimetre or two. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
That's what my empathy says. Adjust the seating position first.
He's too heavy to move by yourself. A great mass of dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky eyes. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh. Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible. Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Right, and we're going to own this. How I'm going to tell Kim that I nicked the guy's boots is a bit beyond me. I'm reluctant to lie to him, but I think this is something stupid that I've got myself stuck on doing. And it seems in keeping with how my character acts, which is kind of impulsive but not ultimately bad. Right, so probably it might be worth going over some of this evidence before going to bed as well. Oh. I'm going to regret taking those boots, aren't I? I have a bad feeling about this, but I'm going to run with it. Ooh, kitchen. Nighttime's probably the best time for this activity. Ooh, I would like to do that. What's this?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand. Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar. A commercial pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots. There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now.
Pour some dish soap and white vinegar. I bet you this is going to cause a nightmare. But let's go with it.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it all to a nice boil.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
Wait.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots.
Beautiful.
They float to
We'll
the
wait some
bubbling
more.
surface.
Do we wait some more? Okay.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too.
Ew.
Just like beef stew. That's
more.
it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
Dump the sock and flesh stew and examine your
A
new
pair
boots.
of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Master chef out. That didn't have a disaster, so let's have a look. These greaves are as light as feathers. And just a tad too big for you. But don't let that bother you. With these on, you look like some kind of future warrior. And they'll keep you safe if you accidentally shoot yourself in the foot. So worth it. Cool. Let's go back up to our room. Have a quick look at our evidence, and then... should we maybe let's end the day and then look at our items to interact with. And I have a new thought. Oh, I've already done that. But I think you only process those while you're awake. So your D&D's going well? The party not being too troublesome?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore.
Yeah, that's not going to
It's
happen.
your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
And there's a reason I'm not doing a check and then letting it lock. We can't increase our electrotherapy more. Ooh, that's nice. Quite a lot of XP. Ooh, ban time. So the reason, yeah, we can't up our electrochemistry anymore. So it will be hard to get a recheck. But you can get things or tasks or stuff that causes your electrochemistry or your stats to unlock. So today I've assigned myself the task of sorting out my desk a bit, and it's sort of there, but not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, let's just have a look. There's no more bottles to pick up. So, quick save and bedtime. But before we go to bed, let's prepare for bed. I think it's best to have our conceptualization. Our various funky spirit world stuff kind of maxed out. Electrochemistry is probably one. The apartment building. I think so. But we can go back in and check. We've got some stuff to go back there for. Right, some extra inland empire is a good idea. Let's. Oh yeah, I think I might have.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bird. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot. Because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. I'm sorry, Cells. It's all me. My fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
Yeah, I think if you've got any conscience at all, you end up being sorry. Because you've done a lot to be sorry about. These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. Hey, what is this? I was on the express to Zero home. I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. I think I need medical attention. Okay. Nice time. 1 to 3 is 2. 4 to 6 is 4. 2.
Now you've gone off the rails, baby. Now you're stuck sitting here by the tracks, admiring the wreck around you. You just can't help it, looking at yourself. The sum total of your accomplishments.
Just a second.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people, really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Okay. Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
At least they're interesting.
Interesting.
Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself. while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Put on your prettiest face for the masses.
Out. So, okay, so let's review what we've got to do today. You've got tasks, haven't you? And I've got tests. So you can have a look at BK if you. That might be my assistant for a minute. Have a look at the tasks, and here are the tests. I'm going to put a cuppa on. So we know we've got to get the lock, the smoker on the balcony, and call into the station. And I have to remember the sequence I did to get Alice to do a bit of extra work for us. I think that's pretty much automatic with my stats, but we need to make sure. Oh dear. I have torn a tea bag. This is terrible. However, how did I manage to do what? Oh, tear the tea bag. Hang on, I'll demonstrate. This involves explaining a little bit about how the British relationship to tea as well. This is a box of Yorkshire tea. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, it's just the tea that I like. I have generally, at any one time, a couple of large boxes like this. And tea bags come like this. So they come in a groups and they're perforated and you just pull them apart. Yeah, simple. Except sometimes if you're in a rush or not paying attention, you grab it, pull it a bit too hard and the tea bag tears, and sometimes it's a tiny tear and you don't notice and all the tea leaves get in your tea. Or sometimes, like this time, I notice and I have to very carefully manoeuvre, because it's quite a large tear, the tea bag to the food waste disposal, so that it doesn't spill tea leaves everywhere, which is pretty much like spilling instant coffee everywhere, but nastier. So yeah, we make tea with tea bags. In general, unless you're very posh and make it with leaves that are, there's a phrase for them. Free's the wrong word. Loose leaves and a strainer and a teapot and so on. Generally one bag per cup, but you can stretch them a bit if you use a teapot, and you can use like one bag for a smallish teapot, or a couple of bags for a large teapot that will maybe give like 3 mugs of tea for people. No one really does tea quite like the British, and no one is quite hooked on it in quite the same way. Or that specific thing of like breakfast tea style stuff in mugs from, you know, with milk and sugar and so on. Yeah. It is. It's a commodity here. Like, not having tea is odd, and yeah, drinking it like water wouldn't actually be kind of wrong as a description. So, tasks. So let's. Some stuff's going to happen first. So.
The window stands broke. The morning light hurts.
That sounds normal. So, given if I had a teapot, I'd be brewing a fresh pot of tea about every hour. Maybe I should get a teapot. And I could have it sat here on the desk, or like over here, or a little warmer. So, we have some new people. So you have 1 pot of tea a day, pretty much. I'm going to see what happens. I've saved this. I'm going to see what happens. I put those on. Interfacing. You can actually take the tie off. How about that? So yeah, that's a really good thought, actually. think once I had my drama up top. So
You look down at the white ceramic sabatons.
I haven't tried
hugging
this,
your
so
arches
let's
and
find out.
calves, surprised at how well they fit. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I'm responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. Oh, I don't think I'm a future armor kind of cop. I'm vetoing. I'm going with it. I will be responsible with this. No, I feel it's worth a dice roll. It's still, I will be responsible with this.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Yeah, I want the full stop. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. We are in agreement.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Yes?
Shall we just go... Monk! How good to see you. How is it going? Are you getting moved? Is your PC okay? Tell me everything. So, are we going to just front up to Kim here, or we can get back to that one, I think? Yeah, we'll come back to that. So there are some new people.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are.
I'll ignore these guys for a moment.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Well spotted. Oh, for crying out loud, you're like the fifth person that said that. I have no control over that image. That is what your character looks like in this game. I'm not sure I'm entirely pleased to be compared to... just a moment. Right, we've got some stuff. I just found a bullet in the hangman's head. Me and Everard talked. He promised you to he promised you cooperate. Established authority, not there yet. That roll won't go out. Yes, I thought you'd probably say that, but it's not gonna. So, Monk sent you a DM on Discord. Right. Yeah. We will establish authority, Monk. I promise you. I do feel that's your, what was it, E6 shining through a bit. So, me and Everett talked. He promised you cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
I have missed you, Monk. Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out, gimp? I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject. Just as long as we establish any kind of authority, right? Any kind. But authority must be established. I think we understand that. My guy's not very good at authority.
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Okay. Right, let's find out how he can assist us.
Explosive laughter follows. To his men, Titus Hardy is a golden god. They want to laugh at his jokes even before they leave his lips. This guy is a born leader.
This guy. So.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Right. We're getting there. But we must make them respect my authority. And, yes, Monk is very right about that. So, what we're going to do... We're going to have to put some points into authority, aren't we? Come back to that one. So, authority! Shall we ask about the bullet? So, Mike, to kind of bring you up to date, this game, as you can see, has got like a voting integration, which is pretty sweet. You can also do some stats manipulation, and there are 2 buttons to press, which doubtless you've already... Yeah! Fair enough. I'll shut up then. You are fully appraised of the situation. Found a bullet in the hangman's head.
A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
It is mighty curious.
Indeed, mighty. How did it get there?
Lieutenant is fixed on Titus. No, I was just about to go on to say these buttons which you have probably already clicked, because you are like me and cannot see a button without pressing it, and I have discussed with friends together. This is basically how the world will end. Is that someone like you or me will go, what does this do? Press it, and that will be all, folks. A second, please.
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads.
And your job is to make the 2 kind of match up.
I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes.
I'm going to ask you again, why was this, show them the bullet, in the victim's head? I think the hanging was kind of... Let's just do one. That's very clear, Monk. We are fully appraised. Let's do number 1.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Yep.
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Haha. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
Elaine pinches the root of his nose.
All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's a technique.
Good technique.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
The little guy looks you in the eye.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Don't worry, we'll figure this out sooner or later.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
He crosses his airy arms, for having forgotten his beer for a moment. That could be a sign of worry. Do you reckon? Because I have a feeling you're probably right.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere.
Right, shall we take a roll on this one? Or actually, there's one thing I want to try first. I will. But let's just check this. This may help
Behind
us.
the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
It's not time yet, so it's -12. Let us meditate.
Looks like the
new
circus
thought.
left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. We have a new thought to internalize. Right, so that's a thought we probably want to do. Right, let us meditate. I need some extra psych. Okay, let's give it a go.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Oh dear. Haha! Yes, it's the reload in Hades actually by default on my controller. We failed by 1 point. Button do go clicky. First you tell me someone's been raped, then you don't say who. That's bullshit. Stump your feet. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell and you're not helping. Point your finger. Turn to Lieutenant Kim. I need your gun. That's it. That's all I got. I don't think any of these are good reactions. They're mostly tantrums. I think we try and extract ourselves from this as best we can. Let me guess. I'm going to guess that one person voted for Kim, I need your gun, and Alex. Maybe I'll keep that to myself. But possibly the non-European as a thought. Somebody who might well own guns.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
The game agrees with you. Well, you've got a cheapish. You've got a controller, and you're getting used to it. Like playing with it when it's not around is just a sort of stimulation thing, and I think that's perfectly fine. You probably need to replace it a bit faster, but in the future, if you like using a controller, buy like an Xbox One or something, because you'll know it's got value at that point.
You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Well, are we going to do one of the other fillers, or we're going to do the gun thing? Alright, guys. Kim, I need the gun. I need your gun. Yes. Xbox controllers just work. It is nice.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it? Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Turn to Kim. Kim, the gun, please. We're going to roll with it. It does, yeah. I felt like it might be quite good to do this on TV, but it's very much a mouse and keyboard game. Alright, let's do this. Buy into it.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun, not after the last time.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
We're freaking them out.
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I'm not scared anymore. I know what I have to do. Trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh. There is no other way. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job. I want to turn back. Where is this gonna go? Oh, I just click. I don't use the keyboard at all. I click everywhere to move. With the mouse. Okay, I haven't touched the move. I only know the movement keys because I accidentally pressed W at one point when I didn't mean to. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the police job.
Police job?
He tilts his head to the side as if expecting you. A brief moment passes in silence, then...
Be careful. It's loaded.
Ah, sorry. He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand, like a funny toy.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
I want to point it at them. Put the barrel in your mouth. So, behold the, demonstration. Oh, Christ. Where is this going to go? Okay.
What are you doing?
The short, cold barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron and hell.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
These are my thoughts. This is my head. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. Better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3, 2. I am not fucking this case. Finger on the trigger. You will respect me. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Give the gun back to the lieutenant. Where the fuck is this going? Okay, I don't like authority very much. I can't decide either. Right, let's have one more go. These are my thoughts, this is my head. You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. You better get ready to fucking respect me in 5, 4, 3. I'm not fucking this case up. You will, finger on trigger, you will respect me. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Pull the trigger. Give the gun back to the lieutenant. Vote. I have no idea what's going through. Okay, let's do it.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
I think I saved fairly recently.
Inside the small mechanism, you can hear a spring tensing up.
Yeah.
'cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't. This is a tantrum, isn't it? You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me. What are we gonna do? This is grim. I think we probably abort.
Thank you. Nothing to worry about here, people. My partner likes to play these jokes. He's what you call dark.
He is infinitely grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carnies? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No. I still have my money on him. Sooner or later, he has that look.
Hi everyone, did you like my funny joke? Yes, let's go back to normal. Let's pretend this never happened. The fucking whore left me, I know it. This is... Yeah, I'm not sure this is where I wanted things to go. I think we shouldn't be trying to establish a full authority on a base failed roll.
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men.
I think we're going back to the last
Do
save.
not expect them to forget it soon either.
Again, it was a dark joke. Maybe we should go for a little walk, Joker, before we continue. Jogging around seems to have a positive effect on you.
Yeah. I think I did save this before I... A little way back. Enjoy. Catch you later. I think it's probably worth going back there. That's not where I wanted things to go at all. And it's worth a few minutes of catching up. Oh, but I have to do the whole clothes thing again. Right, let's... lose that. Extra drama. Balance it out with that. Right. Whew.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Lights does not look particularly happy to see you.
A bullet.
Indeed.
Well, there are so many.
It's bound to happen.
Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you would...
Wow!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
You know what I think?
Around the bullet, man.
All the goofing around, they're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Did you guys shoot him?
Shit!
Yeah,
No, he met.
Before? After? During?
Never been worried.
It's not like he blew it wide open, but there's a little...
Oh.
And what's gonna happen if...
Yeah, let me state.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have...
Right, that gets us
some
our bonuses.
effect.
Let's come back to... that. Let's talk to the RCM dudes. I decided to wear the shoes anyway.
You look down at the white. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice wrote. The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring. Remember, this is a highly specialized.
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit, asshole. I don't look like shit. I know, it's intentional. Last couple of days have been rough. Looks don't matter. It's what's on the inside that does. I'm never going to get this case solved. $50-50. The last couple of days have been rough.
Oh, don't be so modest. We're looking at several months worth of damage here. Kind of a miracle you're still up and at it, to be honest.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. He might be wearing a disguise.
Shall we meditate? Cool Shades, are you wearing a disguise? Kim, who is this guy? Got some questions for you, I'm a cop. Or do the challenge. Meditate time? What are some questions? Okay. Psych up. Let's go it.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Ooh, what's that? Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Where? Another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
I might have that. 41st, 57th, 69, 999, 99, 999, 999.9th. Never mind, this is stupid. Actually, I'm going to go with 41st. I can't remember.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
Let's talk about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise? Kim, who is this guy? Got some questions for you. I'm a cop. Let's talk more about the hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Yeah, the audio breaks on this for some reason. Oh yeah, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe? Do you have a crime to solve? What else is in our imaginary police station? So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Like partners in crime? You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. You seem like a bit of drag, no offense, but I could do better. Kim's cooler than you. Okay, dice roll. You seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner.
Would you now? Or would I be cramping your style? Never mind, partner.
Man bites his lip, then waves his hand. Okay, actually, you probably cramp my style. No, you wouldn't cramp my style at all. Actually, I shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know. Nah, I'm gonna go with 2.
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then?
Okay. Do you have a crime to solve? Yes, Kim's. Oh no. No. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Lung? Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. He winks at you sarcastically. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lung.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His grey eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise? Kim, who is this guy? Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
Shakes his head.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a prophet? Like a revolutionary? Like a sack of shit? Like Guillaume Lemillion? I don't know, you tell me. Like a man down on his luck? I'm trying real hard here, man. Okay. Like a sack of shit?
Exactly.
The man nods excitedly in approval.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not? Don't you have to? Fine.
No, he doesn't.
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
He doesn't look amused. If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things. Actually, I don't want you to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. It turns out he was shot and hanged. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well...
He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Hey, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
Gives you an odd look.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
He looks at you in disbelief. Let's talk about the Hanged Man again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the whole thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I even telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives you an odd look.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Okay then, see you around.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Wait, your voice, I recognise it.
Oh really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently when I called in to report it missing. You were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
Yes, I haven't seen you before. Maybe. I have a bit of point to your head, memory trouble. This guy has to be our partner. Okay. Maybe.
Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird. I guess it was kind of weird, yes. No, this whole interaction was perfectly normal. I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should ask him if we're from the same station. It's impossible. I don't want to waste my time. Okay?
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Okay. Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
Pinches the root of his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay then, see you around.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Oh, hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM? I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me? just going to grab some tea.
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Up two.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Thanks, Kim. Well, murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Okay. Everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. God, I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Let's just do this by the book, okay? Why? I bring word of the end to come. Okay. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
So, what precinct are you from? Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station? Are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses. You're the police, right? Cool. So am I. Yeah, let's ask. Look, something's really bugging me. Are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Christ. He is really upset about something. Moment. Oh, Don't Starve is owned by quite a lot of people I know. And yeah, it looks really good. I might get that. Okay, let's
Can I
see.
actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
So, what precinct are you from? Are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
What precinct?
Just sighing.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglass wearing man pushes through his
You're
teeth.
getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses. You're the police, right? Cool, so am I. What are they expecting? My guess is that, they're trying to jog your memory in some way, but... Yeah, I might pick it up and give a copy to Rich, maybe. Are you with him? Point to the man with sunglasses.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole. He seems like a cool guy. You look cute together. Nothing, just wondering. I think that's the only sensible response.
The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
She looks around.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, doing here? Wait, is he police? What are you, the police, doing
I'm
here?
just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses, and you are...
Policewoman, a horseback woman, say nothing. Oh. Say nothing.
I just want to do my job, that's all.
Okay, goodbye. I wonder how we find out who the 8th Hardy is, or how we get started on that. Kind of lost track of that one. Right, anyway, we've chatted to the police people, we've chatted to the Hardys. Time to go out the door. This guy.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out. Some pretty wild stuff. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on. Some pretty wild stuff. I've heard talk there's a company rep. They want to keep that money.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these... Oh.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
Ha! They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands.
Good eye, my man. Yup.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he spent too long in this lorry. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Let us meditate. We really need more empathy. Yeah, we know that there's an 8th.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
They mentioned it's a girl.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct.
That's all for now. Oh, hang on. Have a look at our outfit. Could be. Let's try him again in a second.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. The armor was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie.
I'm skipping through that because I've seen it before, but you haven't.
Of pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict.
Yes, we have.
So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, does the firm continue to work for pharmaceutical companies through all this name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
And I said 2.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
And I know that
Not
if you
yet.
take that...
but I was able to convince the database people to share private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning. Do you have any other questions? 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Let's go and check with Joyce now. We talked to her about it, but always best save. And what do we? Higher drama is better. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yep.
You're back. Good.
Right.
What can I help you with?
So that's it.
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking, one of the drivers might admit to it. The two...
Or not. Though.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
She simply nods.
More lessons in basic reality? Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I...
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Of course, Detective.
I think
You
she's
can
probably
always
got enough
drop by
for us.
later, should something come up. What would you like to know? Good.
Which one?
The lorries are still stuck at the roundabout. If the police is asking,
'Cause we've got...
one of the drivers might admit to it.
Because I haven't got a clue who's doing the smuggling. Found out nothing about it yet. Okay.
Yes?
Ah! I never did that. Doe. So take the case?
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. It may come
Nice,
to
thank you.
nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. I need one of those.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How is you looking at this? Photo tied to the lynching.
Better not tie the forestay to the bat stale.
She wants to answer the question.
That's all for now. Thank you for that. So there was a big gap in our While we're here, let's have a poke through the apartment block for bottles. We're a bit low on cash. Ooh, hadn't seen that before. Now we have a book.
Give me a moment.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
He was definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him.
He needs close to inspect photos of revolutionaries.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
This balcony? They're up here. There's some up there. I'll need to go back and get them. Oh, okay. Oh, there's loads of stuff up here I missed last time.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbour until it happened.
Why don't we guess about what happened?
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling, until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The wind blows through your hair. The sea breeze cuts around you, high on the balcony, as you stare over the edge of the sea.
Take in the ocean. Look at the ruins in the water. I wonder what I look at like up on this edge. Let's work through them.
The waves of the Martinaise inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Who did this? It's damage.
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water. Far in the northeast,
cannons
still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition, but that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
Wonder what I look like up on the
From
bridge.
the eyes of a seagull, a nest of brown hair, not worth the 50-foot dive. From a pedestrian on the dock, a rugged man staring out to sea, mere feet from fatality. From a guest on the balcony of the Whirling in Rags, a silhouette imposing enough to be seen at a distance.
Time to go. Oh, and we have our points. I think probably empathy is going to be what we need to continue leveling up, but we also have thoughts to buy. Right. We've got a lot of thoughts to process.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire? Alright, at 8 o'clock my time. About 15 minutes. We're going to take a short break, do some food. A couple of things, maybe 10, sorry, more like 15-20 minutes. And then I will come back, part 2. Let's see what we can do. No, 50 minutes. But let's go. I want to get up to the... Yeah, I saw. Because Steam notification came up. Oh, quick question.
The door to the Weasel's den, guarded by the lion-headed knocker. Both have seen better days.
Let's be honest. This isn't what I... Apparently, working with the local union bot, I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. On the other hand, we could just leave and... Yes.
The door is right here. Besides, if you never open it, I don't know. You're a pretty good liar.
I haven't decided whether we can unlock that whenever we want. Need to remember to try this challenge again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Later at night. We have many things to interact with too. Right, let's go collect those bottles, and then I think when we get back from the break, we will look through the various bits of interaction we've got and make a plan about what to do next. What do I want to do? I need to go this way. Missed all this stuff. It's taunting me every time we go past. We have plenty of stuff to hock at the pawn shop if we need to. Right, what am I doing? There. Come back and ask these people questions later. Gonna focus on getting some bottles and then we'll work our way back down from there. I'm pretty sure there's some lying around here. Oh, hang on.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Let's give this another try. But let's boost the interfacing a bit first.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Matrix up.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I meant, what is this place to me? Do you know me? Actually, let's just work through them.
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
You know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Harry Dubois. Do you have anything in my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois.
Keys are being pressed in the background.
Here we are. You haven't read anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
What kind of film is that?
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Ziemsk immigrant Egidius Wojcik tries to come to terms with the onset of dementia.
Oof.
No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone. The payphone hangs mutely on.
And the last thing I'll do before I wind up for now is have another look at this.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads,
"If you must. But please hurry."
Nothing incriminating catches your... Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Let's get going. The entire neighborhood can see us up here.
I'm tempted to, but I don't know. Have a seat,
The
rest.
chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Easy on the spoilers. Breathe deep. Search for a little something. Something to help you out.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Search for a little something. Something to help
The
you out.
drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to La Opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Yeah, would you mind I help myself to
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
Take the painkillers. I think we'll get up. I can't think of a reason we need them right now.
You stand and exit the booth.
Right. Gotta go back down. Drop our bottles at the tie, and then we'll work from there. After the break.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with...
Right, I am... Yep. It's time to be right back. So, catch you in, let's say, 15-20 minutes. Will do, yeah. I'll put something in Discord. Enjoy. You can tell me how you got on later.